Cho-Z father here covering for my son. Today we're gonna show you guys, a lot of you guys asking where do you buy the Beyblades and how can I get Beyblades. So there's different options to buy Beyblades from Japan. So you can buy direct. Keep in mind, most likely you need a PayPal account first of all. So PayPal account first before you go purchase anything, and to make things easier. So there's different ways that you can buy Beyblades direct from Japan, from a store that sells online, and no middleman. So straight to exchange, you order, you pay the shipping, and they send it to your home. Pretty much all the countries in the world, maybe a few exceptions. There's the other option that using a middleman services, and what we're gonna explain to you people, it's based on experience. It's not recommended by somebody who used it. This is our experience to buy. So first of all, Beyblade is super popular in Japan, and so they limited the quantities. How much can you buy? In our experience, there was one per person in actual store. Pretty much same applies online. So we're gonna start, and we'll post all these links on the description. So first we'll show you how to buy Beyblades online, and in a different segment we actually, let's say if you have a chance to go to Japan, that is awesome, and you have a chance to go there and you want to know, mostly based in Tokyo, what stores they have Beyblade. So that's the other part of the video we're gonna do it, or maybe that part first and this one second, and we'll show exactly the stores that actually carry Beyblade without you wasting a lot of time. Tokyo is a big city, probably, I don't know, over 10 million people or more, and but we'll show in the second part. So buy direct from Japan. So first you need to have a PayPal account. Second, so this store called we bought before, Hobby Search. So the other thing I'm going to explain to you, we're using Google Chrome browser because it helps to translate a lot of the words, even if it's not 100%. So because it's very popular, a lot of times they're sold out, so you got to keep checking. So in here there's a lot of selection, and here's the price in the ends, and the price actually is very good prices, better than eBay. Keep in mind that eBay, normally in Amazon, there's eBay is probably 10% more, because that's how much commission eBay gets, and Amazon is around 14% more. So buying direct from one store, you get things cheaper. So this is listed by the latest releases. So the grip, the launch, the set, and the other shows eBay's in here, and as you can see, even though they're sold out, the price is $12.60, in the stores actually $15.14 or $15.20. So right now a lot are sold out, but if you keep checking this store, last week for 2 days they had stock. So if I exclude, they only have these right now. So but we're still gonna put the link in the description. So like I said, super popular Beyblade, so it runs out. So Hobby Search is one of them, or www.1999.co.jp. Normally the addresses, web addresses are .co.jp, not .com. Another store used to be really good and really fast, Hobby Link Japan. We bought, the prices are excellent, but they cannot keep up the store, so the stock. So in here they only have a few things. Right now the Misanga thing they never sold, and the finger thing and the box. So but Hobby Link, I'll post a link, as we bought in the past, super fast. The other thing is, depends where you buy it from Japan. If it's from Tokyo, it's super fast because there's a lot of flights everywhere in the world. If it's from Osaka, different city, it takes a little bit longer. So Hobby Link Japan still is a very good when they have it. Normally what they do like a pre-sale or pre-order, and if you do it, you might like it and get it. So the other store that we bought in the past, it's called Ami. Actually, we went to this store in Japan. They only have like SH figure art type of things and whatever. And actually, same thing in here. So I searched for Beyblade, and so as you can see in here, so I search it, Beyblade, and even though they have the images says new, so these are the new ones. So if I click available in here, now I'm gonna take all the exceptions, like I don't want pre-order, I don't want back order, I want new. So in this case they actually have the new ones, and actually we will place an order. I might gray out the details. We need a few more. We had a few we gave to a tournament and whatever, so let me add to cart in here, and I need 3 of them. It's the maximum you can buy, so I'll update in here. I'm not ready to go to the checkout, so I'll go back again to Beyblade because I need the other, because we were limited to what we got in Japan the last when we were there 2 weeks ago, and we got Fornius. So in here I need 3 of these. I'll update in here, so 8,100. We'll proceed to checkout. This is in stock. I'm gonna continue. And so here's the thing. So from Japan there's different options, so different couriers. EMS is the fastest, and pretty much is the same price as the other. The small packet small packet end up being almost the same cost. It takes 3-4 weeks, so you're not saving anything. So we're gonna say that you want this one here. So the order is confirmed. So we actually place an order. So they email me the total amount of the shipping, and normally for these Beyblades probably is around 2,500 yen, around $25 US for all this. So this is one of the cheapest way to buy from Japan. So on this part of the video we're gonna show you how to buy from Japan using a middleman. So first of all, same thing, you need a PayPal account regardless, and let me show you where can you find Beyblades, different prices, and it's the equivalent to eBay. It's called Yahoo Auctions. So again, we're using Google Chrome browser because it translates a lot of the things. Now in the description you see these Japanese characters in here, so it means Beyblade Burst. And on Yahoo Auctions, to find certain things, there's they can display the records in different ways. So right now I got here by the most expensive one. I have the Zealand Zeus for 200,000 yen. That's around 2,000 US dollars. And there's the Orichalcum, another Orichalcum in here, the red prize, and another prize, and so on. So you either on Yahoo Auctions you either can search, and it's not really complicated like some people try to show that it's complicated, and you can go by the new arrivals, like the newest products or some new listings, let's say, not actual new products but new listings. In this case there's a lot of things. Keep in mind you cannot search in English, you need to search in Japanese, and you can search if you want to bid by the time remaining. There's all kinds of different options, and how do you buy in here direct if you live overseas? So you can see in here already is advertising BUYEE, and so there's different proxy services, let's call it, and the first one of the first ones we'll talk is BUYEE, and now let me get something. Let's find an example in here, something. Let's see. Probably on new order arrival. Let's search something that actually is newer. let's find something here. Yeah, there was a... Trying to find something recent. Let's say the Yellow Stadium here. So how can you buy these? So any proxy service you can buy. So right now is on bid, it's not on buy it now. So if you copy the others in here, these others, and let's say you want to go to BUYEE. BUYEE is one of the proxy services you can buy. So if I paste the address, it's going to show me. Actually, it's not going to show me anything because I left something I shouldn't. But it's going to show now. So this is okay. So right now, actually, you can buy it now. You can buy for, this is Canadian, but it's around $19 or $20 this stadium. But there's shipping. See, winner. So there's local shipping. So shipping in Japan that you need to pay. Plus, you need to ship. You need to pay the shipping from Japan to your own whatever country you live. And the price varies depending the option of shipping you choose. If it's fast as EMS, you can do SAL. But SAL takes forever for probably the same amount of money. So BUYEE is one of the options for Yahoo Auctions for this particular item. The other one, very popular, is Zen Market. If I paste the same others on Yahoo Auctions, you can see you can buy. Again, same thing. So this is Canadian because I'm in Canada, but US will be $20. So you can buy it now. Again, the difference between Zen Market and BUYEE. Zen Market, to buy it, you click buy out, and you actually need to deposit the equivalent of money through PayPal plus their fee, and it's like 300 yens to buy it. BUYEE buys for you and takes direct from PayPal. So either way, you need money on PayPal. So Zen Market and BUYEE are two options. Now I want to show the difference. In terms of fees, because they're in the business to make money. First of all, BUYEE. I got here most of the most common ones. So BUYEE charges, if it's Yahoo Auctions, charges a 5% fee, regardless, and they have different options in here. So 500 yens, they inspect the item and they ensure the delivery, or you choose a light plan, you don't pay anything to buy it, you pay just the 5% of the fee in the year, plus domestic shipping. So shipping in Japan you need to pay. So if you bought at the Yellow Stadium, you need to pay the shipping in Japan, plus to get it to you, you need international shipping. So regardless what you buy on Yahoo Auctions, you need to pay. Only if the domestic shipping is free, but you need to pay. So this is regardless what you use. Samurai Buyer charges differently, is on a percentage. Let me find it in here. So Samurai Buyer goes on a percentage. So if the item costs less than 5,000 yen and that stadium was 19 something, he charges you regardless 500 yen fee. If what you're purchasing is more than 5,000 yen, he charges 9% of the item. And if there's a transit of service, he charges an extra 500. So two options: BUYEE, Samurai Buyer. They both charge. Now the third option, same thing. Zen Market. Zen Market fees are 300 yen only. So where Samurai Buyer charges a percentage, or 500 yen regardless, less than 5,000, or 9% if he's over, means if he's 10,000 you gotta pay 900 yens. BUYEE charges as well 5% of the article you buying. The cheapest is Zen Market. Now, we have no commission on Zen Market. We're not selling their service, but they're the cheapest one. Zen Market only charges 300 yens per purchase. So keep in mind of this. Shipping fee, domestic, in between Japan, between what you buy to their warehouse, you always gotta pay domestic, only if it's free. And it says on the auction. And the international, you need to pay if you wanna get to your own. The money transfer fee is the money, that's within PayPal. So they all do the same. The cheapest is Zen Market, regardless of what they say. The fastest is BUYEE. BUYEE is based in Tokyo. Zen Market is in Osaka. So from Osaka, from the flights, there's less flights, so sometimes it takes 2 flights to get to your country, and so it takes longer. BUYEE is faster in Tokyo, Japan, so there's plenty of flights. So this is using a third party. Now, you can buy in Japan from private Japanese people like Maruti, Oki. There's a lot of people who can, but they charge their own. Normally, these people charge a fee of 10% minimum, but they're pretty reliable. Our experience with Japanese they're very super honest people. They're not gonna rip you off. So let's recap. So to buy on Yahoo Auctions, so use Google Chrome as browser because they'll translate most of the things. You can do everything on your own. You either can use a proxy service, in this case BUYEE or Samurai Buyer or Zen Market. Our preference is Zen Market, but we use BUYEE. We don't have experience Samurai Buyer. I heard reviews, but it's none of my business what he does. I don't recommend something that I don't know. So Zen Market, 300 yens, cannot go wrong. The rest is all the same in terms of fees, so you cannot go wrong. We'll post the links in the description. You can ask questions. So this is based on our experience. This is not somebody else who bought it. The other thing is, from this, actually, you can buy, the other thing I want to mention to you, you can buy stuff from Toys R Us. Let's say this winning Valkyrie in here. Or is this a set? Yeah, this is the set. So you can buy this set. So what do? You can buy on BUYEE, and look, you see there's an icon in here for BUYEE, and you can add it to their BUYEE shopping cart, and you can buy on Zen Market as well. So you just copy the address. So let's go in here, Zen Market. We'll add the address in here of Toys R Us, and they ask you how many do you need. So what Zen Market does is not automatically. So it's gonna find out for you. So I'm not logged in, so you're not gonna be able to see it, but they take a little long, like sometimes 30 minutes, 1 hour, it depends. There's 13 hours, 14 hours, it depends where you live, time zone difference. They'll verify it, and they'll see how many quantities you can buy, and it can guarantee you. So you can buy from Toys R Us Japan, you can buy from Takaratomi Mall, same thing. Let's say I want so here, okay, again, why we use Google Chrome, because it translates out of stock, the set, out of stock in here, out of stock, but here is in stock. Let's say I want to buy this. Probably says there's only one for limited. Again, another one, Buy Smart Japan is another service we never tried. So if I copy these others in here and I go Zen Market in here, I can buy from Takara Mall, and I did bought before from Takaratomi Mall. The problem nowadays is, so what happened, it doesn't show in here, but if you logged in, it'll show it to you that they want to verify the price, whatever. Keep in mind, it's still early in Japan, it's already Friday, I'm doing this video on a Thursday. So they'll verify, and if they agree, if you want to buy it, you need, on Zen Market, you need to deposit the money, so they take from your PayPal account. On BUYEE, you can buy it if you logged in, and they'll take direct from your PayPal. Either way, you need to have the money there. So you can buy, like I said, you can buy from Toys R Us, you can buy from Takara Tomy Mall, you can buy from Amazon Japan. Same thing. Now the prices vary because, you know, if there's a lot of demand. So here is now is 2150. I bought it on Ami for 13 something. So depends the demand, and the same thing. So here they have for 1164, but could have an extra charge or whatever, but still a good price in here. So as you can see, you could have the cart in here. So you can buy, and you see the other pays in here. So there's a lot of options. So the key thing is you need to have a PayPal account to be able to buy online. You pretty much, you don't need nobody. You can do everything on your own. Either you buy direct, like I showed on a previous segment, from Ami, from all those sites that I showed before, or using a third party, or you can buy from a local, a Japanese person, and there's a few, like I mentioned. There's Maruti's popular now. We bought a lot from Maruti. Maruti's in one of our videos when he helped us to get to the lottery in 2016, the Lawson. Reliable, like I said, our experience, Japanese is very reliable, but of course they gotta make money. Nobody does this for free, and they charge more or less, I'll say 10%, a little bit more. And so I'll end this. This is a segment buying from Japan using a third party like a proxy service. On this segment now, it's let's say if you have a chance to go to Tokyo and you want to know where you're gonna find Beyblades. Tokyo is a big city, and we're gonna do based on our experience again, and recent experience and experience from the past. We're gonna show the places so we don't waste time looking or guessing where to find if you are in Japan or if you have a chance to go to Japan. So as you can see in here, LABI or Yamada LABI is one of chain of stores all over Tokyo, but not all the stores got toys. So for this particular location, Shinagawa OIMACHI, they do have Beyblades. Normally toys are on the 5th, 6th floor. That's where we bought actually the set the very first day, and there was a lot of people lining up. So most of LABI's, we'll list the locations that we know we got Beyblades. So Yamada LABI, they have in Shinagawa, and they have in Shinjuku. There's one at least who got it, and there's IKEBUKURO, there's another one, and there's outside Tokyo in suburb called Kawazaki. So this chain LABI, it's one that you can find Beyblades. Keep in mind there's the limit, normally one per person, one per item, one per person. Now there's some stores that, let's say if you are 2-3 people, they came up with a rule, one per group. That happened to us before, and there's nothing you can do. So either go one person at a time, or because they're very strict. Don't argue with Japanese because they'll ignore you. There's no gain. So LABI is one of the places. So most of LABI's got a good selection, as you can see in here on the video, on this video. So on this time was after the release. This notice in here, the paper says it's one per person. It's in English as well, so it's one per person. So in Tokyo there's only 2 Toys R Us. There's one in IKEBUKURO and one in DAIBA. So on this particular video, this one here is in DAIBA. I'll just play the video a little bit, and nice stock, as you can see. Again, you can see it's one per customer. This wasn't a new release. It's pretty much is in the past this store always was one per customer. So there's not much you can do. There's a lot of zillions on this time because they're linked. I don't know, they re-released or whatever. So this is one of the Toys R Us. So the second Toys R Us is in Sunshine City, and actually that's where they just did the last weekend the Beyblade the Asian Cup. So is in a mall. So let me just show you. So this is inside, and apparently in here there was no limit for some reason. So we bought like 3 of each because we needed, but there was no limit in here. The other thing I want to mention to you is when you buy over 5,000 yens, if you visit Japan, you can ask for tax-free, and meaning you don't pay the full price of the Beyblade, and there's a bunch of little paperwork they do, and they gotta staple the receipts on your passport. So on the way out on the airport, you gotta leave the receipts, the copy of the receipts that are attached to your passport. So like that, you get these Beyblades cheaper. It's just for export. Another important thing to know is if you buy, let's say, this Toys R Us particular doesn't do tax-free. The other one does tax-free. But so one thing important to know is if you are in Japan and they take tax-free, like say Yamada, LABI, they did. If you pay with a Visa card, you get another 5% discount, so it all adds up. Tax in Japan is 8% sales tax, so that's help. So this is for Toys R Us. So this is the most recent. Toys R Us is the same. Is only 2 Toys R Us. So we're talking about Tokyo. Other cities are less selection, so less amount. So let's move on. Another place you can buy Beyblades in Japan, another chain of stores called BIC Camera. We'll post the links. And this is from last year. Actually, this time we even didn't go there. So this is close to Shinjuku. So Big Camera, they have 2 stores near Shinjuku, one in one side of the station, and the other one on the other side. This is from last year. Let me speed up the video a little bit. So sometimes the fastest way is subway or train. Other times taxi is the best way. And the summer is really hot, so this is the door of one of the big cameras, and they do have selection as well. Some of these stores got the bay terminal you can play. They have decent selection. Again, this was last year. On that time there was no limit, or there was actually a limit, maybe 2, 3. So big camera is another place. Both are in Shinjuku. They have a big camera in IKEBUKURO, and there's one we go often in Kawazaki. So again, another big camera. This was in Kawazaki last year. So you can see big camera on top in here. So very popular. Normally these stores, they sell everything: electronics, toys, video stuff, photographs, you name it, they sell a lot of stuff. So this was last year. Now the last time we didn't have much selection, we ended up not filming anything, but these stores have the bay terminal. You can play in the bay terminal. So big camera is another option. We'll post the link, all the links that you can see. This from last year of what you can find and where. So Yamada, LABI, Big Camera, Toys R Us are the major ones. Yabadachi stores, they sell it, but not too much selection. Of course, you can find in the smaller stores, maybe in there, but not too much selection. So these are the key 3 places that if you go to Japan, you're looking for Beyblades. Hopefully these help you out. We'll try to post all the links of the major stores. They're a little bit apart here and there, but Tokyo, you can move really fast on a subway. Subway is not expensive at all, or subway train combined, because I know you can buy a metro kind of a pass that you pay so much a day, or it saves you money, but it depends how much you're willing to go, because it's pretty tiring after especially in the summertime. That's very humid, super humid. And but if you, so this is our review to help out people who go actually to Japan and want to find Beyblades. This is all based on our experience. I hope you liked this video.